Good morning, peoples. Today is September 25th, 2025, and it is about 65 degrees here in the morning, here in the glorious D. It's partly cloudy, and it probably will rain today. It was forecast to rain all week long, and it has done such. So, before we get all started into everything, because we got things to talk about, peoples. Before we get started into everything, I want to say thank you to all of our subscribers. Yes, you guys make this channel the best. And we really appreciate every single one of you, each and every one of you. We appreciate all of our subscribers, and we have the greatest gratitude for all of you. And if you're new, just getting here, watching one of our videos, including this one here, and you're not a subscriber, we ask you to subscribe and help us get to our short-term goal of 1,000 subscribers. Just hit the subscribe button. It's completely free, and it helps us out get to our goals. And also, you get to follow along our YouTube journey. Okay, that's enough. It wasn't even a script. It was just off the top of my head, off the top of my cuff, or whatever you want to call it. Anyhow, it's a great, beautiful morning. I'll recap that. It's 65 degrees outside, and yeah, it's a great one. Every day is a great day when you wake up and you're still alive. And so I'm kind of out of a loss of words what's going on here in Detroit, especially with our recent troubles with our baseball team. Yeah, the Tigers. I think the roar has been muffled. Somebody's put a wrap on the Tigers there. I don't know what's going on. Ever since the last couple of months, the Tigers have been dwindling down their lead. They've just been losing and losing and losing and losing and more losing. And now all of this losing has lost them first place. And Cleveland has taken over. And now the only hope probably that we have, unless there's a miracle out there to be had, and we actually somehow find out how to win in the last 4 games, which we still are going to have to do, even probably to maintain our wild card. I said that. First place lost now to the Cleveland Guardians, who have been, like the Tigers were last year, hot in the last part of the season. And they have caught us and surpassed us and beat us. And now all we have left is a wild card spot, probably, and maybe not even that, in the American League. I don't know. I don't play baseball. I'm not a professional baseball player, but I think it's always fair that that people can make critiques. I mean, that's what sports is all about. Oh, why are we beeping? You've seen that they were trying to turn left. Weird. But it's a great day anyways, regardless if they win or lose. Look, I still love my Tigers. I still love what how they do, and they're not the worst. I don't know. Is that person having a road rage incident with those 2 vehicles? I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're following each other. I don't know. There was some beeping back there. That was kind of weird. So yeah, it's has been a thing. So today I have some other news and stuff to talk about. and some of that other news and stuff includes this interesting news that the EPA put out, that in the next 5 years, we're going to have to find an additional 100 gigawatts. I haven't even heard that term gigawatts since watching Back to the Future, where the doc goes, we're going to need gigawatts. Something bagillion gigawatts. Dun 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 dun. Like 100 gigawatts of power. Are we going to be using that much energy in the near future? Now, there's a lot of talk about how much energy a data center takes, or, how much energy a data center takes, and how much energy that that they can basically we're consuming with electric vehicles and light and stuff like that. So where are we going to be able to get all of these gigawatts from? I mean, where is it coming from? Where are we going to be able to do that? Is it going to be nuclear? Because that's the way it was in Back to the Future. Great Scots! We have to get the plutonium. They stole the plutonium. Or are we going to try to find some more coal? Or are we going to put up more windmills? Or will it be a combination of all three? And can we even get that much more power out of everything that we're doing? That's going to be interesting. Maybe we're going to have to build a ginormous solar farm somewhere. I don't know. That's a good question. I do know that it's plausible, and I guess I'm starting a conspiracy here, but I mean, if we only were able, since we do know that they've been talking about a disclosure, it is possible that the aliens who are coming to us from outside, but they're coming in the mothership, could help us with learning new technologies to get more power. Maybe they're coming with some ginormous batteries from across the space to help us. Dun 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 dun. End of conspiracy theory. But I'm not really believing that. I'm just putting it out there, just letting you know. Anyways, traffic is very slow today, by the way. So I found that to be pretty interesting. Okay, into some Disney news, because that's why we're all here, because I like to talk about Disney also, not just Detroit or other random weird things. But, so the other day I was talking about a water park being out of commission for a little while, and that is Blizzard Beach, not Typhoon Lagoon. I made a mistake. But still, the whole concept of whether we should get rid of a water park and just be down to one water park idea is a true statement, and I will stand by it. Should we really have two water parks? Or is it we have two water parks so we can have one open and one under construction? I don't know. I would bet my money if you were somebody was smart and they created opened a huge water park. I bet, and I'm just betting my money as a betting man, that you could make a lot of money if you opened one up in we had to do a lot of maneuvering there. I bet you if you opened one up and nearby the Orlando area, you would be making a ton of money. Or if you were able to open one up even nearby, anywhere that is nearby the Orlando area. It wouldn't even have to be in the city proper. It could be in a neighboring community somewhere. where you could open it up if you had enough room. Opening up a water park, people would be happy probably. They would probably be flocking to it if it was really cool. Because water parks in Florida are a great thing. Any old how, any old who. So that's Blizzard. That's the story with Blizzard Beach. It will be down for a little bit. Then just yesterday we got news. It seemed like the way the headline was from Inside the Magic was like as if like the skyliner is going to be down for an entire year. But no. Let's get this straight, because I know that there's a lot of headlines at Disney News that really are just beefed up scare titles so that you'll go read them and click on them and drive a lot of traffic to ads. Did I say that? Yeah, ads. Because that's what a lot of these websites have, are ads and little information, if anything. But I guess Walt Disney World has come out and said that the Skyliner is going to have a couple this next year in 2026. They're going to be down for a couple of months doing some maintenance, and then in 2027 the same thing, more maintenance for a couple of months. I mean, it's as expected. You know, they check the monorail out and make sure that's going all smoothly. And look, they got to do refurbishments to the Skyliner. It's important. We don't want anybody to get hurt on the Skyliner or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's important stuff. It's, yeah. So, you know, we'll have to operate like the Skyliner never existed. We'll have to use more, you know, of Mickey's magical buses to get around, or maybe people will just have to drive themselves or something like that. But by that time, who knows what might be happening with Disney transportation. It might get better. Who knows? Wow, that was not cool what that guy just did. He just got in front of the other one without no blinker. Hey, you got the blinker, you got to use the blinker, come on, the blinker. He uses it here. Anyhow, so that's one thing that has occurred. And then there's another article, maybe I talked about it yesterday, we'll talk about it again. Does Disney have this 10-year plan everybody was talking about that Disney has, that's going to reimagine all of all of the parks? That is a plan. It's already in place. It's already taking effect. We have projects that are going on to replace some rides. You know, this is what I'm going to say. It's always sad to lose a ride that you always have been going to. But in the past, there are rides that we've been on that have become new rides, or have been demolished, or whatever the deal is, to make room for some new innovation and something new and something more current that the new generation would be able to like and go to. You know, that would be more identifiable to them. So as we get older, as like Disney adults get older and our children become older, and their memories of their childhood and Disney, you know, stuff that they watched will become the rides of the future. And that's how I see that's what's happening right now. So it's just a way that it is. There's a lot of discounts, I would suspect, that are on the way or taking place right now for you know, the low season, the lull, or the lull after all the holiday parties or the holidays go by, because there's going to be a lot of I guess there's going to be a lot of pools that are going to be around at different resorts that are going to be under construction that I've been reading. There's different resorts that are still getting refurbishments, like Animal Kingdom resorts, and they're getting refurbishments, not refreshments, refreshments. You got that could be a thing. If you stay at a refurbished hotel that's under progress, they might give you free refreshments. I don't know. Might be a perk. Anyhow, so you just got to have patience the next few years, at least 2 years probably, for all this to happen and come to fruition. So I don't know. What are your thoughts? Are you going to be detoured? Are you going to be not going there, or what?